So to come on Local 6 Midday, we'll have criminal defense coming up on the other side of the break, but right now it is personal injury, and it's Kevin Shannon in the hot seat, and someone wants to know, what is the grandfather clause on workman's comp? Do you know anything about that?
I do not know the grandfather clause on workman's comp. The other lawyer that's on here with me frequently is Austin Kennedy. He's a lawyer in our office that handles work comp matters. I personally don't handle those, so if you want to call down to the office, 270-442-1422, we'll get you an answer.
Next question comes from someone who says, my son was injured in a car wreck that was not his fault, and I'm wanting to know, will our insurance company have to pay his medical bills?
Well, Dave, the answer to that one depends in part on where the accident happened and the state that issues the policy. Assuming it's Kentucky, then the insurance company for the young man that was involved in the wreck will pay probably the first $10,000 in medical expense that he incurs. That's pursuant to Kentucky's no-fault law. Whether people know it or not, they've been required by law to purchase no-fault insurance coverage since about 1976, so it's on their policy. Now's the time to use it, and don't worry about it. The insurance companies will work behind the scenes to get their money back.
Next question comes from someone who says, I was in a motorcycle accident and I suffered some head trauma, but I was not wearing a helmet. Will this affect my case?
Yes, it probably will. Although you may not be required by law to wear a helmet, that's only in the sense of you can't be ticketed. But everybody is required to exercise reasonable care for their own safety when they're using the roadways, whether it's a car, motorcycle, bicycle. And among those requirements would be to wear a helmet. And so in the sense of your case and the damages and the liability for the injuries, it could work against you. It just depends on the exact nature and extent of your injury.
Have about 30 seconds left in this first segment today, and someone says, I was T-boned in a car accident January over a year ago. Have been trying to settle my case with the insurance company, and I'm getting pretty doggone frustrated. Is it too late to hire an attorney to take care of everything? And it sounds like they probably should have done that initially. Yeah,
probably so. Of course, hindsight's 20/20. You know, you may have been getting the runaround. Kentucky has a 2-year statute of limitations on most automobile accident claims. Same's true for Illinois. Now Tennessee, only a 1 year. You get over to Missouri, you got 3 years. So I don't know where this happened, but I think your best bet is to call a lawyer. The sooner the better, and hopefully it's not too late.
The Honorable Kevin Shannon of the Bryan Law Center, Paducah, Mayfield, and Louisville, our guest on part 1 of today's Local 6 Legal Line. Up next, Tyler Brown, and we'll be talking about criminal defense. Your questions answered at this number right down here, 1-888-208-6946. All that's next on Local 6 Midday.